Everyone has to deal with anxiety and depression sometimes, but for some of us, it's a bigger struggle. A constant battle that's fought alone, often without others even knowing the fight is happening. Not feeling happiness from simple pleasures of life everyone else seems to enjoy, like driving during rush hour or doing your taxes. Worrying about trivial things others can shrug off easy, like having large debts or undiagnosed illnesses, and even missing out on major life events like a solar eclipse just because it doesn't seem worth it. If any of these symptoms describe your condition, try extra strength 20 mg Valscarium. Valscarium is a once-a-day booster that reduces depression and anxiety by expelling the brain chemicals that cause such symptoms out of your system. Unlike traditional SSRI drugs prescribed by big pharmaceutical companies that only hide the fact that you're depressed and anxious, Valscarium increases your bravery and certainty in the world, making you both more charming and agile in dealing with new situations. Valscarium may not be for everyone, like those that like being depressed and anxious. Stop taking Valscarium if you'd like to be depressed and anxious again. Valscarium isn't habit-forming, as it requires the user to want to form a habit of taking it. Please do not take Valscarium if you're not able to afford more Valscarium indefinitely, are anxious about the prospect of not being anxious anymore, or are depressed about losing feelings of depression. Valscarium may have the following side effects: discolored headaches, reflexive suicidal thoughts, arousal-based panic attacks, chronic ennui, fear of suppressive people, desire for hairlessness, intermittently misaligned chakras, lower desire for cuddling, charcoal body odor, feelings of being one with a singular timeline, hard murmurings, sensation of increased weight on chest, rapid onset hallucinations, discolored headaches, reflexive suicidal thoughts, arousal-based panic attacks, chronic ennui, fear of suppressive people, desire for hairlessness, charcoal body odor, discolored headaches, reflexive suicidal thoughts, sensation of increased weight on chest, lowered need for cuddling, arousal-based panic attacks. If any of these symptoms describe your condition, try extra strength 20 mg Valscarium. Valscarium is a once-a-day booster that reduces depression and anxiety by expelling the brain chemicals that cause such symptoms out of your system.
Valscarium. Miracle anxiety drug or dangerous and damaging hoax by the pharmaceutical companies. Hi, I'm Lawrence McSucherson, attorney at law. Have you or a loved one taken Valscarium and experienced not one, not two, but all the symptoms at once? Have you experienced symptoms that aren't even listed on the packaging? You might be entitled to damages. In a recent case before the People's District of Bermuda, my office successfully represented over a dozen victims of Valscarium's negligently misrepresented side effects, improper and vague usage directions, and criminally misleading ad campaign. Little Jimmy Busterson of South Dakota thought Valscarium was for weight loss, while Shanine Sarazimi of Dayton County, Florida, thought it was for probiotics. How can two people who saw the same ad take the pills for entirely different reasons? We asked Valscarium's makers that very question. We also asked why instead of FDA certified, the packaging simply reads kid tested, mother approved. And finally, we asked why so many Valscarium pills taste like Flintstones vitamins dipped in week-old kale salad. And while we may never know the answers, we do know this. Valscarium is dangerous. Valscarium isn't properly tested, and Valscarium shouldn't be sold to unsuspecting Americans or Bermudans. Please, call us at 1-800-VALSCARIUM KILLED MY DOG. That's 1-800-825-722-77, 486-545-3369-364. Please, get in touch with us now. Time is of the essence. Don't wait until tragedy strikes, or the statute of limitations runs out, or the window for this month's billable hours shrinks.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome. Welcome to my question and answer segment. I hope you all enjoyed my press conference. I am Sally Kitten Panties, and I am the CEO of whatever fucking company it is that makes Valscarium. And I wanted to address any questions and concerns you have after my very thorough and informative speech about what exactly Valscarium is and does and all that stuff. So, yeah, if you have any questions, please Please, feel free to ask. Okay, you, right there, in the hat. I like that hat, please. Tell me where you got that hat. What would you like to know, sir?
Jacob Tuderman, Bermuda Post. Obviously, everyone is wanting you to address the collective delusion of shadow demons everyone is having when they take Valscarium. In fact, scientists and medical professionals are perplexed as to how that drug can even produce that consistent result over prolonged usage.
That's ridiculous. I don't know what this is about. But basically, I think what you may be referring to is our marketing department has put forward some intense viral marketing, some guerrilla tactics that perhaps have been too successful in putting our brand into people's subconscious, into their brains, into their hearts and lungs and various vital organs. I don't know if that might be the case, but I assure you I will look into it myself. Please note that when I say our advertising department may have been too successful, that is the opposite of failure. That is, we didn't do badly, we did very, very well, and we always do well, and nothing is ever wrong. So, yes, that's an idiotic question from an idiotic, pathetic little loser, and I will thank you to not darken my door again. All right, let's take another question. How about you standing next to the shadow demon?
Alex Turmore, Washington Today. Are you familiar with the case of Roger Dallas? The gentleman that took Valscarium for 2 months before running his semi-truck off the road and murdering 3 people at the closest Walmart, dumping their dead bodies into the dumpster, and then disappearing into the night, not to be seen or heard from since?
Oh, well, I mean, that seems to be a question for the CEO of Walmart, don't you think? I don't know why you would bring that to me. That's a very nasty, small, stupid, idiotic little question from a nasty, small, idiotic, stupid little person who was murdered in a hotel bathroom. Jeffrey Epstein. But anyway, to answer your question, again, I think that would be a question for Walmart's CEO, for their staff, for their leadership. Interesting to note that the truck in question was a Walmart truck. A Walmart truck crashing into a Walmart. Maybe a little connection there, maybe a little bit of a conspiracy on the part of Walmart's leadership. I don't want to speak out of turn, but it just seems like there might be a little bit of a winky-dink there. I'm not trying to allege anything. I'm not directly saying that Walmart caused all of these problems themselves and caused all those murders, but I am dog-whistling it, if you will. So, yes, terrible question, terrible person. Next question, next person, I don't know. How about you standing in the back facing the wall?
Derek Bassoon, Bermuda Tribune. We're still unaware of what Valscarium is. It's advertised very vaguely, and it seems to be some catch-all depression cure. What does one accomplish by taking Valscarium?
Oh, that's stupid. What are you even talking about? Who let this man in? Is this man with the catering? Is this man with the janitorial staff? Is this man a random vagrant hobo? How is he even allowed to ask questions? That's a terrible question. I don't even know what you're talking about. What does Valscarium do? Of course, I know what Valscarium does. I don't know if you know what Valscarium does, and I don't want to say it because I want to test you and make sure you know. So, if anyone here can tell me exactly what Valscarium does, I would greatly appreciate it. Nobody raising their hand. Nobody knows what Valscarium does. Well then, it seems that I can say it does anything, and you wouldn't know the difference because you don't know. So, Valscarium, cures autism, maybe? I don't know. I'm not saying it does. I'm not saying it doesn't. Our scientists are hard at work in the labs discovering what exactly Valscarium can do for you, and maybe it might cure autism. I don't know. But yes, that's the last question I'll be taking. Thank you all very much for calling. Oh my God, who are you in the front with the luscious titties? Yes, you can ask anything you like, ma'am. Please, go ahead.
Valscarium, Pharmaceutical Press. Should I talk to my doctor or pharmacist about once a day extra strength 20 milligram Valscarium?
Oh, no. No. Absolutely not. 20 milligrams of Valscarium? No. You're going to need at least 60. You're going to need to take it twice a day, every day for the rest of your goddamn life. And I would suggest that for everyone here. Everyone here, please talk to your doctor about Valscarium. And the more you take, the more money I make, the more the shadow demons stay away from me. And yeah, that'll be great. If you could just, perhaps, what was your name again? The Valerie? Valerie, what an exotic name for an exotic little Chiquita like you. Valerie, if you could meet me backstage, I think we would mutually benefit from a little private question and answer segment. Alright, that's enough, everybody. That's it. Everybody out. Get the dogs. Get the gas. Gas the dogs. Fucking throw them out the window. Valscarium. Who the hell are you two? I were you. Oh, I've never been so fucking turned on in my life. I looked into the eye of Satan and he blinked, not me.